One time I posted about the Gary Vee book I was reading. You're like, page 236 is the best one or something like that.
Do you know why?
I didn't get there yet.
I'm in it.
What's the drop? You're in it?
I'm in it.
No way.
Yeah, 236. I'm in it. Yeah, my video's in it.
What are 3 things that training animals taught you about B2B sales?
1, treats matter.
What are some important things people get wrong with LinkedIn ads?
Attribution. I think it's a big flaw. Everyone kind of thinks it's Google Ads, last click or first click attribution, and that's how you should measure it. It's a big flaw. It's not how it works.
All right, y'all, welcome to another episode of the EventShark Podcast. Today's episode is brought to you by Saratoga Sparkling Water.
Woo! Now what do we do?
Well, we got a taste test, except Jake's already opened his. All right, this is the most viral sparkling water on the internet. Shout out to Ashton. Let's see how it is.
I just brushed my teeth, so
That's amazing.
it's pretty good. It's actually really good.
Yeah, wow, that's some of the best water I've had in a minute.
I think it's kind of
Actually,
mid.
it's actually pretty good, though.
It's pretty bad.
It's bad for sparkling. This is the best. This is one of the best
So here's-
sparkling.
this
I
is
usually
good.
don't like sparkling.
Here's my criteria for sparkling. So I love sparkling water. This one is very flat. There's no bubbles in it. No bubbles. Bad.
I kind of like the mid. Like it's not too bubbly.
You even called it mid yourself just now.
Mid bubble. Is what
Mid
I was
bubble?
going for. I was going for the mid bubble.
I want that strong bubble. Miss me with that
Check.
mid shit.
Welcome to episode 6 of the EventShark TV podcast. Jake Clay, your co-host with Ding Zhang. And today we got a special guest. We got Tim Davidson. He is a B2B content creator on LinkedIn, B2B fruit aficionado. He also makes ABM and LinkedIn ads, and we're going to be diving in with him on all things LinkedIn, all things ads, and we're going to have some fun with that too, because Tim is a funny guy, right?
All right, but yes, I'm excited. This is gonna be great.
Cool. How you doing, Tim? You just came into Austin for spring. What's going on, man?
I'm good. I'm good. In spring or in Austin. I love Austin, so I came day earlier, but it's always good. I always see you guys here. Austin's the place to be for B2B.
Place the B for B2B.
Wow.
What a bar.
It's a bar.
So we're going to get it started.
New City,
It's
probably.
actually a recommendation from Dillo. He's like, you got to start off with some rapid fire questions. So we're going to get right into it.
From who?
Our editor, Dillo,
Yeah,
Head of
Plug.
editing.
head of editing.
gotta plug them.
You got to plug Dillo. Are you ready for some rapid fire, Tim?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Worst ad trend on LinkedIn right now.
The worst trend. I have mixed feelings about this, but I'm not happy about it right now. Is that engagement ransom one, where it's like, here's my asset. People are on LinkedIn. Here's my asset. Comment growth or LinkedIn growth, and I'll send it to you. I've recently been commenting on all of them. I've gotten like 1 out of 10.
Oh,
One.
interesting. So
It's
that's
so
what you
annoying.
don't like, is that they
They
made a
don't give it to
promise
you.
and
Yeah.
then you perform the action
What is
and
that?
you don't get the asset.
Exactly.
Are you saying it right? Because you have to have the right.
Yeah, the bots, they can't spell.
No, I'm saying it right. I'm copying and pasting it, or I'm just typing it. Sometimes I'll do it twice, or I'll double down on the comment and say, so I'll do the comment that says growth. No response. Day later, comment again on mine, tagging them, growth.
I love that you're always just trolling people with that kind of stuff.
I'm just, you can't
I wouldn't even know if
you
that's a
can't-
troll.
It's not
That's
even
just
a troll.
them
You can't
just fucking
promise
up.
me that.
Trolling, I guess.
I've gone as far as because a lot of people will actually do it again for like a different asset, and I'll say whatever they want me to comment, but do you still have the other one? And I'll refer to the link of the one that they didn't give me. I've gotten it that time sometimes.
You think people are scamming, or they just don't?
No,
think you're a
I just don't.
qualified company?
Yeah, I think they're. Yeah, I'm a one-person company. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm probably not their ICP or whatever. That's probably what
They
it
don't
is.
care about you. Okay,
Or it's laziness.
next question. Audio on or off for LinkedIn ads?
On. It depends on the person. So you want to have like the subtitles and stuff like that. But are you saying like audio on is like me consuming?
I'm saying for best practices for LinkedIn ads, running ads.
Oh, you want to have audio on, but also the subtitles because not everyone's going to listen to audio.
Yeah. So enough said. Best content to post on LinkedIn for running paid.
Right now, it obviously depends, but I'm obsessed with LinkedIn thought leadership ads. I think that's one of the best ad units if you have someone posting content on LinkedIn from your company.
So creators and
Yeah, creators
posting
too.
creators or in-house people or founders. What's the best one?
Depends who's posting, right? If your founder's posting and it's driving business, that. And someone in your company that's also posting, and creators, all of it, ideally, but it just depends on what we have in terms of resources.
How important is your creative for LinkedIn ads?
Very important. Targeting is very important in the sense of you need to have that set up, but once you have that set up, the creative is the variable of success. So it's super, super important and often overlooked in B2B.
What's more important, the creative or the targeting or the list that you're running ABM ads on?
It's all. There's no or. It's all. If you gunned ahead, you'd have to be the targeting, because if I'm targeting every single person on LinkedIn, your creative doesn't really matter.
Biggest mistake you had early on with creating content?
So the lame answer is just not starting early enough and not being consistent. There was times I've started, didn't see whatever traction, and then just quit. This happened like 3 or 4 times over 5 years. Outside of that, video. I didn't start video early enough.
Yeah, for part 1, what changed?
I started to see some sort of traction. I mean, over 5 years, I'm at different companies and things like that, but I started to see like I think what I actually remember it, I got a DM from someone at Gong, which great company, that asked me a question about LinkedIn ads. And I was like, wow, that's cool. Like, that's so cool. Or
what about your GoPro lacrosse videos that are on your YouTube channel? For anyone interested, I was binging Tim Davidson content this morning for 2 hours. So I was listening to a lot of Tim Davidson content, watching some of your lacrosse videos. So you used to be a content creator making lacrosse videos, or this just a side hobby?
Yeah, I mean, that was like 2014, 13-ish. Yeah, I was editing videos back then. Just quit because I didn't see whatever traction I was looking for. I wish I stuck with it. I still play lacrosse, but now it's just time. I don't have enough time.
All right, next question.
I need some editors.
If you had $1,000 to spend on LinkedIn ads right now, what would you do?
Wait, can I answer this one?
Yeah.
I would ask for more money.
This is true.
How many accounts can you target with $1,000?
I mean, you could target a lot, but the answer would be thought leadership ads. That's actually what I do now. I don't spend more than $1,000 a month.
For B2B Rizz?
Yeah, for B2B Rizz.
That's cool. Thought leadership on your own self, or do you use thought leadership?
No, it's just me. It's just my content, the ones that I know that drive business.
All right. Best marketer of all time. And Ding, you can answer too.
Yeah, Ding, what do you got?
Damn. Best marketer of all time. Man, you got to throw like a religious figure in there probably, right?
That's not where I was thinking.
Well, I mean, I guess that's not bad.
Like Jesus?
That's what I'm thinking. Jesus.
He's a great...
Who's more well known on earth than Jesus?
Right?
Eh?
The Saratoga guy.
Saratoga guy.
Saratoga guy. I mean, this is going to be a bad answer, but people are going to hate this. But if it's not...
Gary Vee.
Well, Gary Vee is good.
He's not the best.
I was just trying to predict what he was going to say.
I mean, if it's not Trump, think about it. He became a president.
That's true.
That's some serious
We're gonna
marketing.
piss a lot of people off.
Oh,
with
I
our
know.
Answers.
You can edit it out if you want,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
I'm not saying I like the guy, but
in
great
terms of
marketer.
marketing, I mean, he's certainly better than
he knows what he's doing.
his competition.
Like
on that front.
yeah, the guy became the president. He was not. He has no background in that.
Yeah.
Well, now he does, but
what marketer do you actually like follow?
I do follow Gary Vee. Gary Vee's good.
I knew that because
check out the hat, son.
You
Check out
knew
the
that?
hat,
How'd you know
son.
that?
one time I posted about the Gary Vee book I was reading. You're like, page 236 is the best one or something like that.
Do you know why?
I didn't get there yet.
I'm in it.
What's the drop? You're in it?
I'm in it.
Oh,
Yeah, 236. I'm in it. Yeah, my video's in it. There's a QR code and all that. Yeah.
All right, pull it up.
Wait,
Pull it up.
How did that happen?
I don't know. I don't get any royalties. But I actually, when the book came out, I got 2 things. One person DM'd me that they just knew that I knew from LinkedIn. They said, "Did you know you're in this book?" I was like, "Oh." Another person, because the QR code goes to one of my posts, and then I started getting comments on it. Like, did anyone else come here from the, whatever his book, I forgot what it was called now, the purple book.
Attention or something like that.
Day trading attention. And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I found the book online and I saw it. I'm in it.
What is he saying about you? Just like, this guy's cutting fruit, being different
It was
on LinkedIn?
It was not about the fruit actually, but it was examples of videos that so it was like a skit. It was one of my skit videos. If buyers were honest on sales calls, a skit of like me as the buyer and then someone in sales, I just put like a hat on and vest on, and then someone on their team liked it and then made it to the book. That's why. You didn't even make it to the end. Wow.
I didn't get that far, bro.
You don't even like the book.
I can only listen to Gary Vee for so long, but it's on my list to finish the book. It's free on Spotify.
I don't know what the phone is, but I got it.
Book. But he's basically in the books. Gary Vee is like every day post on LinkedIn. He's saying that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean,
what you should do.
That's literally his answer for everything. But I gotta have it in here, right?
Yeah, but post on TikTok 2019. I remember when I started.
Yeah.
Look
at.
That's crazy.
It's me.
Yeah,
with the QR code.
We're just gonna skip over Jake's impression just now. That was incredible.
Yeah, that was the
worst.
worst.
Incredible. Nice. That's huge.
That's cool.
Dude,
And
we're sitting here at the celeb, man. That's crazy.
Yo.
It's on like the website too. Like this is it's like on his website. So like if you
Via
click on
Tim Davidson on LinkedIn. Okay, that's what I like to see.
That's sick,
Come on,
bro.
give me some.
I wasn't saying because I like the book. I was saying because I'm in the book.
I thought there was like some quote that you thought was sick.
Oh no. You didn't even go look at it.
All right, Jake.
I was
To be
thinking
fair,
audio.
if you were in a book, you wouldn't shut the fuck up about it either.
Oh,
I didn't talk much about it.
The fact that you even posted about it, I've never heard anything about this.
I posted about it one time.
Oh, there's a clip
It's
out of it.
not enough, dude. You gotta.
Well, it was a subtle like it wasn't even a post about it. It was like I talked about something and then I like mentioned it.
All right, Tim. I might have to post about it for
Yeah.
you. Yeah, come on. What's our boy
I
Ross
might bring
say?
that back. I might bring
You
that
know,
back.
get it in a book once, distribute forever.
Clip.
All right, let's go.
Yo, fun fact too: the only video I've ever gotten with 1 million views on LinkedIn is a video with you.
I remember that video. That was a good video.
Street interviews.
Was that the one where I was just interrupting though?
You're in the phone booth.
Oh, that's right.
It's a good
There's another one that I was interrupting. I think you were talking to Bagley.
Oh yeah.
Did that one do well? Or no, maybe it didn't.
I don't remember that one.
The phone booth. Yeah.
Phone booth.
Yeah, I remember that. Exit 5.
Last rapid fire question: best follow on LinkedIn, not in this room.
Not in this room.
Not in the
That's all I had.
I had 3 answers in there. You know.
Dang.
All right, I have a very safe PC answer. You ready?
Ooh, safe.
Oh, Vin?
Yeah, hit up
you
my
going
boy
with that?
Vin Matana.
Vin's got great videos. I'll give him
Always
that.
creating, creator buzz.
He's got
Check
great
out his
videos.
he just got a new office, set it up, dropped a new video today. Also, Exit 5 followed not just Dave. We love you, Dave, but everyone at Exit 5.
Oh, you got the Exit 5 hookup too going.
Oh, man. Come on.
All right. I'm going to go with Taz Bober
Whew.
because this clip's going to be good for. I'm going to troll her on this. It's going to be great.
Because this clip will be good and I'm going to troll her. That's why you should follow Tess.
Follow Taz so I can troll her. Yeah.
Great
It's gonna be
website,
great comment.
teardowns, and good
They're all right.
humor.
I've seen better.
They're all right.
Going into this podcast as well, everyone agreed that we want clips from it. So if you listen to a long form, shout out to you.
Oh, you can't say that. You can't.
No
What do you think editing's for? No one's going to hear this.
yeah.
Actually, no, we're going to keep this in because it's funnier.
Yeah, that's right.
And then, you know.
Well, this is not a secret. You create a podcast for clips. This is not like a trade secret by any means. So what's
Well, some of those people.
finish your answer?
I'll go with Taz Bober. The Bobes, because we're starting a podcast too.
Ooh, okay.
You guys are starting a podcast?
Mm-hmm. Not in person, unfortunately, but we're starting a pod.
Nice, man.
gonna
Can
be
you
great.
tell us more about it, or is this?
It's going to be
It's about B2B marketing, I'm guessing.
no, actually no.
What?
B2B. It's almost like B2B gossip. So like the last episode we did, we just went down the rabbit hole of like the deal and Rippling thing, Apollo and Seamless stuff. Like we went
Oh, that's good stuff. There needs to be a
talking.
platform for that.
Yeah, we're getting like not even gossip's a bad word, but like
You're the TMZ of LinkedIn.
yeah, that's
it's
exactly what
pretty
we're going for. Notorious B2B
Notorious B2B.
Notorious B2B.
plug.
I like that.
I like that, man.
That's good. People will listen to that.
We got
because
branding going. We got like
that's
stuff.
fire.
We got sponsors coming.
See,
Let's
that's
go,
smart.
dude. Sponsored by Saratoga Sparkling Water.
That's cool, man.
Speaking of deal Rippling, you guys see the new Rippling update?
No,
Their co-founder, one of their founders in India, on the run from police.
no, you stop it.
I'm serious.
Really?
I'll pull it up. There's a police report. Rissa,
Save it for Notorious B2B.
No.
just kidding, I'm
This
just kidding.
is a good clip. Here, watch. Look at this. So read this thread. Prasanna S, co-founder at Rippling. Look at this. This thing has.
He's on the run in India.
He's on the run in India. Watch this. Or look at the. It's a Twitter thread or X.
Wait, he posted it though.
Posted it. Yeah. Basically, he was getting accused of all this inappropriate behavior by his wife.
Oh, so he's not even at Rippling anymore.
No.
Oh,
So he must have exited, went off to India, and then was living his good life, and then now is in this situation. We don't have the facts. I'm not.
But that's the thing is, Rippling's not even the one that did it, supposedly.
No.
But this is where it gets crazy. The Rippling founder now,
Yeah.
he worked at Zenefits in like 2016.
You're talking about Parker?
I can't remember which one, but one of the founders worked at Zenefits. Was the CEO there. Zenefits was in trouble, and he left there. And because they were in trouble for like not having the right regulations and stuff for like each state. So like if it was Rippling that did it, I've been like, oh, this is like the second time he's done something weird. So like this makes sense. But it's Deal's fault now.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Some
chaos going on there.
Let's see if the LinkedIn influencers can get him out of this.
Oh, we'll get him. Don't worry.
So, you wanted to be a dog trainer?
I did for a little bit. I wanted to be an animal trainer.
A hyena trainer?
Yes, right? Actually, yes. I was at a zoo one day. I saw the hyena trainer, and like that was fascinating to me. I loved animals. So I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. Just never worked out. I couldn't pass biology, so.
What are 3 things that training animals taught you about B2B sales?
1, treats matter. So giving a person or a dog kibble or
positive
some
reinforcement,
garbage content
Yeah.
is not going to get them to do much.
Okay, so marketers,
if you give them some good
someone
stuff,
comments on your LinkedIn post for your asset, make sure you give them the treat.
You have to give it, or especially to me, or I'm going to call you out. Number 2, that was it. That was really it. That was
Just give them a treat.
Give them the good treat.
That's the one lesson.
Give them the good stuff. Like, give them like a $20 treat, not a $1 treat.
This is biologically valid right here. You're scientific.
It's just science.
Yeah.
This is just science.
So Tim, what's your favorite content on LinkedIn to actually consume? Like, what are you doing on there on a daily basis? What do you actually like to watch? Maybe a highlight of your favorite content that you've seen recently.
I do love a good story. It doesn't have to be video. It doesn't have to be text. It's just a good story. I love a good story, like a good story about something that. So it's very broad, but
marketing and storytelling.
Yeah,
you get it.
All right, edit that out. I got nothing here. Well, that's ads.
So Tim's clearly not a fan of the content.
No, I do love good content.
He likes storytelling. We get it. That's cool. Yeah. It's a good answer. It's a safe answer.
I love a good image of like a playbook. I'm a big fan of those, like with the arrows and like, oh, you should do this and then that. You ever seen those?
The graphics. Are we talking like a carousel or is individual image?
No, individual. I'm not going through a 50 thing carousel. I'm sorry.
Yeah, not a fan.
It's just too long. A lot of it's like one word on a thing because they want to give 50 carousels. Yeah. Like, fudge off.
Dwell time.
Yeah, exactly. It's all algorithm.
Yeah.
So basically the strategy right now is to do thought leadership content. What does that kind of look like? And for some context, Tim has his own agency, B2B Rizz.
Mm-hmm.
It's just you, right? You know.
It's just me. I have virtual assistants, but it's just me the day to day.
Yeah, I remember last year, we were talking to you, and then you just wanted to keep your agency. You don't want to scale it up. You're just having a couple happy customers, or maybe more than a couple, but I don't know how many customers you have.
That's still the plan. I still don't want to hire. What I've done is I've tried to figure out how to scale my time, which has been fun. So I do have like 2 virtual assistants that they just take everything around me away from me. Like anything with like invoicing or just like email management, like all that stuff. Yeah, I'll respond to emails and stuff like that, but they take all the travel, they handle all that for me. So I can just scale my time.
And so right now you're just scaling yourself as a B2B creator? Is that what you're trying to keep growing?
I mean, that's part of my job, I guess, technically. I'm not trying to scale that, but I'm trying to scale me as the owner consultant for the companies, essentially.
And what kind of ads do you run for yourself? Because if you're the LinkedIn ads aficionado, so you must be running some really good ads for yourself.
It'll vary. Right now I'm running thought leader ads. So if I post something organically and I know it has good engagement in sense of the right people, and it's very like oriented towards my business. So if it's talking about actually ABM and LinkedIn ads, I run those as thought leadership ads. I'm also actually running some one-to-one ABM ads. So basically, hey Figma, and then it'll have like something about my services and stuff like that. And it'll actually like call out the company in the ads.
Oh, interesting. And the targeting is only to people that work at Figma.
For that ad.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a ad.
Yeah, LinkedIn's very if all the.
You can
also just binge a bunch of Tim content. So I already know this from that. But LinkedIn is you have all the people there, all the personas, titles.
Yeah.
You can get really targeted.
Yeah, you can target the exact titles, the exact companies, exact countries. There's a minimum audience size. You can't do just like one person, but I can target everyone in Figma that's in the marketing department and their manager and above or something like that. Yeah, you can get very granular.
It's a fun fact. I used to run ABM ads.
Really?
I worked at Demand Base, and I was.
Oh, you did.
And as an account director, you're managing the customers, and a lot of it's like running ad campaigns for them. So I ran a lot of ABM ad campaigns. So I actually know a good about ABM ads. It's only with LinkedIn and Demand Base are a little bit different because they're running their own DSP ads through like a display ads basically.
Yeah.
So do you do display too, or do you for like in like platforms like that, or do you do mostly LinkedIn?
I focus mostly on LinkedIn. If a client has a Demand Base or 6 Sense or something like that, I will help use that. But I typically don't recommend display ads. It's usually within the platform, LinkedIn type of video or image or something like that. I have to do a post for Demand Base actually.
You're doing a post for Demand Base?
Like today. I have to do it today.
That's cool. What do you post?
So I might get you in on this.
Get me in on it. Demand Base is one of our active clients.
Oh.
We do a lot of stuff with them.
Nice.
Shout out to Demand Base.
Shout out to Demand Base.
Sponsored. Nothing. We got nothing there.
I got a lot of
ODB.
swag.
I was gonna say there's all the swag.
Tim, I was gonna have you do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 today, but then I realized we already done one of those.
What do you mean?
The name 5 things in this category. Name 5.
Let's do it.
No, you already did one.
Oh, well,
doing at
there's other categories.
Yeah, I'm gonna try a different one.
All right.
So this is the 30-second countdown.
Wow.
Okay.
5, 4, 3,
You've
2,
done
1.
you've done one of these already.
It was 30 seconds.
And it was I had you name as many B2B companies as you could in 30 seconds. I have a new one for you. It's gonna be a little harder, but it's not just B2B. So I want these to go mainstream viral. All right?
Okay.
Okay. Name as many companies with a blue logo as you can in 30 seconds.
What the?
Starting now.
Does Twitter count?
Yes.
Okay. Twitter. Blue Apron.
2.
Meta.
3.
Facebook.
That doesn't count.
Wow. What the heck? Saratoga.
Is that blue?
4. Yes.
It's right. It's blue in there, right?
5 seconds.
What the heck? This is the worst thing ever. I got nothing.
B2B Rizz.
That's a rough
B2B
one.
Rizz blue?
No.
What color
Yeah,
is
we
B2B
are.
Rizz? All right, B2B Rizz.
You could have named any tech company.
Any
They're all blue. They're all
blue.
Base.
All blue.
All blue.
Yeah.
I hate these cards. This is the worst. That was the worst.
You didn't like that one? You want to redo that one?
Dillo, get that out of there.
Dillo, keep that in there. We keep it raw and
That was
authentic.
terrible.
Nothing scripted.
That was terrible.
What are some important things people get wrong with LinkedIn ads?
I would say in terms of like the attribution, I think it's a big flaw. Everyone kind of thinks it's Google Ads where it's last click or first click attribution, and that's how you should measure it. That's a big flaw. That's not how it works. A lot of people don't click. There's a 0.5% click-through rate average on LinkedIn ads because people just don't click. A lot of people just consume it. They'll screenshot it. They'll send it to their colleagues. It's really hard to attribute it if you're looking at it like last click. They clicked on it, went to the website, and then converted right there. There's going to be some of that, but it's going to be a big flaw if that's the only thing you're looking at.
You're saying people don't click on ads? Ding clicks on ads all the time.
Oh, he's got them fast fingers.
Yeah, I think that's a common thing with B2B is that even when I was running display ads with Demand Base, click-through rate sucks. It's terrible. And then everyone's trained on e-commerce performance, so then they think it can do it with B2B, but it's completely different. People don't want to click. People are educated, right? And it's also, what are you going to sign up for a demo on an ad?
Yeah, imagine that, right? Like I see one ad. Oh, that's so intriguing. Let me get a demo right there, and I'm going to go buy. Like to think that is just, it's so crazy.
It's air cover. Right?
Like I just told the story recently. Me and Taz, because we're starting a podcast, we bought a service for the podcast. It was like $150 for the year. We went through like 7 different things in a couple hours to do that. We don't just click on one thing and then convert. It's just so crazy.
That's why running a performance marketing agency kind of sucks.
It does. I will say it does.
It does.
It does.
It's like
just,
every month you got to do some ad reporting.
Yeah, and there's different ways to look at it, right? There's other ways to kind of measure it outside of the first and last, but yeah, to your point, I have to show my value, right? Like, and it's hard to do if you can't continually attribute everything. So there's a lot of like strategy and like explaining how things work in different ways. Like it's half my battle is just the attribution. It's very interesting.
Attribution sucks.
That's why. I mean, you got to do it. This is. I mean, it's in a.
That's why. That's why.
It's capitalistic thing.
Yeah. But
you got to measure it.
EventShark, we're just creating deliverables and we're done.
It's nice, actually. That's just pretty nice.
We do some social media,
and I know how much you guys charge. So it's like, oh, jeez.
Well, you want to get into content creation?
Maybe.
Video editing?
I know you guys charge like $100,000 for a video. It's crazy. Plug.
Yeah.
Plug.
So if you get it for less than that, it's a steal.
You know what
What's the most underrated LinkedIn ads format and why?
Thought leadership ads. I know we talked about it already, but it's organic content in front of the right person, the exact buyer. I mean, your organic content that's already working. The founder's posting, the content's getting in front. You're already seeing the business. A lot of times, if the founder's posting, you can see that within, however you want to attribute it. Getting that in front of the exact buyer at whatever companies you want to, it's so underrated. It doesn't look like an ad because it's organic. Yep. The engagement rate's much higher. That's how people buy. It's just being able to scale that is crazy.
I think, Tim, I want to call out the one part where you said it doesn't look like an ad. I think that's a very big part of why they work. On LinkedIn, on every platform, you have ads that look like ads and you have ads that don't look like ads. The reason that big YouTuber sponsorship is so popular is because those are integrated into the video. Mr. Beast is blowing up cars while he's doing the ad read. And the LinkedIn thought leadership ads, it's the closest you can get to that kind of advertising on LinkedIn. There's a very tiny little disclaimer thing at the top. This promoted post, right? Otherwise, they look exactly like the other posts in the feed. Yeah. So, shout out thought leadership ads.
I think this circles back to what we were talking about last week with Pep Ding, is that we were talking all about how LinkedIn organic's becoming harder and harder. People are pushing paid now. Have you been seeing that with your clients that you're running accounts with?
You're saying like asking like the organic's harder, and so they just want to.
People are relying more on ads. I feel like the running LinkedIn ads agency is going to slap it in the next few years.
I mean, there is that. Yeah, I mean that it's pay to play. We saw this in every platform for organic reach. The only reason Instagram and Facebook really came back is because TikTok took over, and so they had to change up their algorithm. But even that's like dwindling again. It's pay to play. I mean, yes. You can complain that you have to spend some money on it, but it's not that expensive if you're in B2B. If you're in B2C selling $7 sneakers or socks, then obviously, it's going to be expensive. But for everyone complaining and you're selling a $50K ACV software, it's not that much money.
Are you wasting good organic content if you're not running paid on it?
No, I mean, it's not to say you're wasting it. You're missing out on some opportunity for sure. And obviously you shouldn't boost every single post. But yeah, if there's a post organically that works well and you can directly say, okay, this is got the right comments from the right people. It's business oriented. So it's not just like, just making fun of something. It's like a meme that has no value to the business. But if it's something that is going to drive good eyeballs to the right people, it's such a missed opportunity not to put some money behind it, even if it's a couple $100 to the right people. Again, you can target literally the CMO of Saratoga. That's it.
How much money does that cost? What's the CPM on that?
CPM for, I don't know, I've never looked at the CMO of Saratoga, but the thought leadership ads CPMs are typically around $50 to $60.
What's that in comparison to e-commerce performance? You don't do any. Do you run Facebook or Meta ads or anything like that?
Yes. Well, not right now, but I ran a bunch in the past. It's a higher CPM for sure. But in Meta, you can't get in front of. I can't target the CMO of Saratoga on Meta. I can target an interest, which is going to have 1 million people that might, in the CMO of Saratoga might be one, but you can't do that. You can get very granular on LinkedIn, that you can't just do it on Meta. So even though CPM's higher, CPM like Facebook might be like $20 or so, 15 to 20, but you're targeting a lot of people you can never work with.
What's the most viral video you ever had, or best performing video you ever had?
Viral video? I had one. I don't know if you call it viral or not. So there's gonna be two answers here. Viral video. So there's one that's like, because the impressions were like really skewed for like video last year. I had one that had like 3.5 million impressions, which funny enough, I think.
Whoa! God damn.
It's just you guys did too. That's
No,
what you guys- this is
no,
what you
dude.
guys go.
Surprisingly, I've never had a video go over. Actually, no, I've had one video go over 1 million, but
Oh.
that was it.
Well, it was 3.5, and I don't even remember what it was about, so it didn't even matter because it only had like 200 likes. The best one I've ever had
That sounds about right on LinkedIn video feed.
was like 1,500 likes, and it was a skit about visiting a B2B website in real life. And like I walked through like my office, and like that was like the website, and then like I left, and like there's a retargeting ads everywhere, and like it was like a skit. It was like
I think I remember that one. It was funny.
Yeah,
You
it wasn't pretty
used the
bad.
pizza one last week.
yeah, B2B had a pizza shop. Those were fun. I was actually making pizza. Did you see that?
I think we already asked this one, but how important is creative on LinkedIn ads?
It's really, yeah. I mean, it's super, super important and often overlooked or underlooked. It's often underfunded, underlooked. It's really the variable.
Invest in good creative.
You have to. There's no way around it.
I think even with adaptive, like when they did the music video with you, Ding, they ran a lot of ads on that, and like everyone in the e-commerce industry saw that.
Yeah.
Smart use case with that. So you spend a lot of money on a great creative like a music video or a thought leadership creative ad, maybe run some paid on it. But not everyone should run LinkedIn ads. Who shouldn't do that?
Actually, a lot of companies shouldn't because, like we said, like if you don't have the creative, if you don't have good messaging, if you don't have good positioning in the market, if you don't even know who your buyers are, you're just gonna waste money. LinkedIn is more expensive than every other platform in terms of like the cost to get in front of one person. So like if you don't have a good position in the market, if you're just, a company that is a commodity, you're just gonna waste money. You might capture some demand, but you'd be better off with Google ads. But if you have all that stuff, LinkedIn ads could be good. But also there's like industries that aren't good for LinkedIn ads. Home services isn't as good there, like especially like SMB. You'd be surprised what industries are good there, but there's a lot of industries that.
What's an example of a surprisingly good industry for LinkedIn ads?
Have you guys heard of technology and software? That's a good industry.
Yeah, I heard of
Martech, sales tech are obvious givens.
Sparkling water is hot right now.
Customer success is good. You'd be surprised how many veterinarians are on there, which is very interesting. I mentioned home services, but SMB not active, but like the bigger ones are on there.
Commercial type stuff.
Commercial ones are definitely there.
I heard there were a few OnlyFans managers that were on LinkedIn, like cold DMing people, getting conversions.
What?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Shout out to random bros on Twitter.
LinkedIn's where it's at now.
It's another funny. I don't know how related this is, but you watch Severance? Have you seen that show yet?
No.
Okay, whatever.
No.
The main company, whatever. This is a funny use case. The main company that's in the show has like a fake LinkedIn account, which I think is kind of funny, and they like post content.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
As the company,
that's great.
That's parodied from the show, so it's like actually like what the company in the show would post if they had a LinkedIn account, which I think is super funny.
That's funny.
Yeah, I need to watch that show still, man. Fuck.
You want to talk about LinkedIn Organic?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck LinkedIn Organic right now.
It's terrible right now,
Yeah, it's
right?
terrible. Yeah.
Is it terrible?
LinkedIn Organic?
Yeah.
It's not good.
No. To all my brand deals, it's great. Numbers are up and to the right. I logged into my LinkedIn today. I said, wow, those are big numbers on my LinkedIn. Never been more viral on my LinkedIn. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so LinkedIn Organic, what's your thoughts on LinkedIn Organic right now? Because I think everyone that we talk to has seen a dip in it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
personally
Reach is
just keep
tanking.
posting. I just keep posting
Yeah.
because there's nothing.
What are you
better
doing?
than
Like 1 a day, 2 a day?
I do one a day.
1 a day? What are you
I
doing?
do like 4 a week.
No.
What do you
See, I'm at 2 a day now
2 a day?
because of it.
And what are you posting twice a day?
So here's what I found that's working for me. I mean, the reach is still
Screenshot your tweets.
no.
I'm just fucking.
Luckily, no. I've been trying this for like a few weeks. The reach per post is still sucks, right? Like that's just what's happening around the world in
You got to
LinkedIn.
invest in the LinkedIn ads. Use B2B Rizz.
I mean, there's that, yeah. What I'm actually doing is I'll like say I create a video. Have you seen the new video feed also?
Oh, terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. As a creator, I don't like it. But regardless, I create a video and it's about something. Let's just say it's about LinkedIn thought leadership ads. Boom. I post it. Reach is just gonna be like whatever it is. All right. It's just gonna suck. It's gonna be like 2K, which is my average before that was like 5K. Let's just say, for example. I post that, and then the next post, it'll be something else. Maybe it's like a text post. Next day, whatever the video was, I'll take the text that I put there, which with the new feed you don't even see, which sucks. I'll take that, post that as a text post. Maybe make some changes. And that'll get another like 2K, 2,500 reach or so, maybe even more.
You're wasting good captions on the new LinkedIn video feed.
Oh, I'm doing captions.
Well, you're
No, if you're not reusing them, because the videos aren't getting seen, and the captions
the reach.
Yeah,
So I'm like taking that.
You only see the first line.
Yeah,
I'm taking exactly.
I feel
so
like
I'm taking that.
like I'm putting lazy ass captions on my videos now.
It's like
very
Instagram
short.
now. I feel like
I'm still going deep because I'm using that as the next post. So I'm getting 3 out of this because the next week or so I'll create an image. So say if it's about thought leadership ads and there's like data in there, I'll maybe like a little graph that has like some data on it. That's another post.
Yeah,
some data.
I'm getting 3 posts out of videos now.
there we go. Can I get on the soapbox real quick, talking about video and LinkedIn and reach?
You can't.
So now what I care. So obviously LinkedIn video reach is down, but I don't give a fuck because the video views that I care about the most are my website videos that are hosted on the site, that are testimonials, that are portfolio from very, very high intent prospects watching those videos that convert into meetings, that convert into close one. The LinkedIn top of funnel, like miss me with that, honestly. The most impactful videos that we create for clients are testimonial videos, are case study videos that live on their website that might get 150 total views lifetime. That's where the money's at in B2B video. Forget all these viral influencers telling you need views, you need to buy their course, you're not doing enough. You should run ads because ads are good and you got to get your information out there. Somehow, not everyone has as much clout as I do that people want to come to my website. That's my clip of the day. Let's see if we get that viral.
But doesn't the LinkedIn? But LinkedIn can get you views on your website, which can get you views on those videos.
That's why you run ads, but don't over-index on the organic stuff anymore.
I'm still going for it.
Yeah,
I like that you're doing 3 posts a day now, or 2 posts a day. I think I might start doing that.
The reach per post obviously still down. Some things will get more than usual, like 10,000, 12,000, whatever, than the average right now. But the overall reach is probably about the same because I'm doing 2 to 3 a day. It's turning because it's more like TikTok now, where like I'm not worried about the overlap because it's just like finding.
Most people aren't seeing every post.
Yeah,
now.
if freaking 1,200 people see it, I'm posting it again. I've done it where I've actually taken the same post. So I did like an asset. I did not do the comment thing. Did like an asset that has like LinkedIn ad examples.
You didn't do the comment.
Create a video, posted it. I was like, oh, this before the whole reach went down, this thing would have killed. All right, this thing would have been great. It only got like 5,000 reach, which is fine, and like 50 likes. Same day, I made a different video, just me scrolling through it. That thing got like 200 likes and just changed up the text a little bit.
How many likes do you average per post?
I have no idea. 50 to 60. I mean, it can range.
pretty good.
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Is your inbound funnel super full with wanting to work with B2B Rizz?
Depends when you ask me.
I'm asking you right now.
Right now,
That's a good answer, though.
It's pretty good. What I would say is I made a mistake, and when I was at capacity,
You just got more clients.
No. I was very strict about that, luckily. But I
Raise
just
prices. I'll let you finish. Sorry.
I mean, yes, I did that too. But I didn't care about the pipeline, so I didn't post as much about LinkedIn or ABM ads on LinkedIn, which is my primary source of inbounds. And so I didn't do that for a while. It was just more of like funny content or video content, whatever.
Pizza shops.
Yeah, like stuff like that. And that's fine too. But I didn't care about the inbound. So then when I did lose a couple clients, as you naturally do as an agency, I didn't have the inbound. And so I had to like ramp it back up. It was a bad decision by me.
Yeah.
You got to keep it always on.
Yeah,
always got to be coming on the content.
Even if you're saying no.
What's wild is like I almost feel like we had kind of opposite experiences with LinkedIn. Like I saw the reach kind of tank a bit, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stop doing all the fun shit, and I'm just gonna gear it towards inbound. And my overall post, my reach is the lowest it's ever been. My pipeline's the fattest it's ever been.
Yeah.
So I think there's
doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have a big reach.
So you can still win with video on LinkedIn right now. You just gotta make it very targeted.
I mean, I think, Dean, we have just such a competitive advantage that you and me both post.
We both post. We do videos like as our company. Like we make content. That's what we do. So it's like I'll sit there and like 4 days of the week. Like I never think about what I need to post. We just always have something I could grab and throw a post up. And I think that's like when you talk about having longevity as a creator. I think that's important because I'm so burnt out of like sitting there and thinking about what I want to say today. Fuck all that shit. I just want to always be creating, have a machine that's just going on in the background so I can always pull something like that. And what I think is cool is that's possible for every company out there. Every single person, every company can build something like that.
So we're hijacking this podcast to talk about EventShark. B2B Rizz section is over.
Yeah.
Tim, you can leave me and Dinger.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's
That's what the second hour is
I'll
for.
plug you guys. EventShark.
What's your hot take about LinkedIn and B2B? Like, what's one thing that will almost get you canceled?
Oh, here's one. Here's one, actually. This is a recent. I hate the people that publicly just comment, oh, you spelled a word wrong. I hate the grammar police. I hate the grammar police so much. And I think they should all suck it. They need to get to step in.
Do you know what Grammarly should do? They should hire people to find missed typos and comment on them.
All right, you want my counter hot take? I love the grammar the grammar.
The grammar police suck.
I love the grammar police, and here's why. Right? Because when the grammar fuzz, when the 12 of the dictionaries come to your post and they comment, that's engagement. And then you get into a flame war with them in the comments. You're like, nah, screw you, dog. Like, why you hating all up in my shit? Like, let me be me. And then they come back at you. Now you got like 6 comments of y'all going back and forth. And the LinkedIn, the algorithm's like, yo, this post is popping right now. These guys are going at it. And they feed that to more people. So I love when haters get in my comments because I'll have a huge flame war with you in public and then I'll delete your comment like 30 minutes later. So like all of that work that you did was wasted, but I got the benefit of the algorithm boost.
Not to bring ads back in, but I've accidentally ran an ad that had the same ad. There was 2 ads, right? One that didn't have the grammar wrong, one that did, and I just forgot it was on. That one had a lower cost per lead. The one with the misspelling had a lower cost per lead.
Yeah, because
there was comments too. There was also comments because people were like,
B2B Rizz sauce right there. Yeah.
No, because my clients would not like me doing that.
Well, I mean, that's until you explain to them, we're saving you on the ad costs right here.
I wish, but then you get those comments because they love the comments too much. Everyone loves the comment.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
You get one comment about like, oh, you spelled this wrong. Ooh, I was like, it just makes me so mad.
What's the wildest comment you've gotten on a LinkedIn post?
I can't tell ours publicly.
What?
Yo, Tim, you don't even understand.
We'll talk about it later.
I wouldn't say this is like the wildest, but it made me really mad. Someone accused me of like endangering people because I was driving a car with a video. They're like very much accusing me of like, or best case you get a couple likes on this video. Worst case you kill someone. I'm like, it was very safe. I was not doing anything wrong.
Just know we had Marquise Brownlee on the show.
There was literally no one on. What?
What I also want to ask is,
someone roasted my website.
Is anyone roast your like fruit cutting thing? That's kind of old news though. Like, oh, why is this guy cutting fruit?
Yeah, I feel like you're not cutting fruit as much recently.
I'm cutting fruit.
You're cutting fruit?
You just don't see my algorithm killing you.
Everyone knows you from cutting fruit. You're like cutting it's a really smart way to like position your branding where you wear the polo, you got the glasses, you're cutting fruit. You really did a good job of branding yourself.
I guess I do get some comments where like, this is just engagement bait, or like, this is so lame or whatever. It's like, I get those, but for the most part, no.
Random question, but dark social. What are your thoughts on dark social?
What's dark social?
Where do you have conversations with people in communities, or like where do you usually have people? Where do you have conversations with people?
It's communities. It's text messages. It's DMs. It's dark social. I think the funny thing about dark social is everyone just kind of like, it's one of those things where everyone overuses the word.
No one, I feel like it's kind of not been overused in the last year.
Yeah, because it was. And now it's just like gone. No one talks about it anymore.
I was just listening to a podcast you did with Nick Bennett, so just the reason I thought about it, because he's a big dark social guy.
When was this?
This is a year and a half ago when you're a director.
Oh, okay, yeah, it must have been a while ago. Yeah, I mean, dark social is a real thing. It's just, it's word of mouth, in my opinion.
Do people ask you in dark social channels about LinkedIn ad stuff?
Yeah, all the time. I just connected someone with a ghostwriter because I saw them at my Airbnb actually just yesterday. They're like, "Do you know any ghostwriters? None of this is being tracked." I was like, "Actually, yes, I do." And then I looked at we were just talking about it, and I connected them with it. It's dark social.
That's why you want to have a brand on LinkedIn. So when people think about, when I need a ABM ads person, I need a ghostwriter, I need a video editor, you're top of mind.
Yeah, that's the personal brand thing's a game changer. I mean,
game changer.
You could not catch me cold calling or DMing like outbound for my business. I'd be nothing without my personal brand.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to launch B2B Rizz without your personal
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You'd be B2B.
I'd be
washed.
B2B nothing.
B2B washed.
Zero. B2B anti-Rizz. I'd be, without it, I'd be screwed.
Yeah, dude.
Salary, increase everything. It's crazy. The ROI has been $1 billion, easily.
All right, so B2B Rizz, I know you've answered this, but for our audience, B2B Rizz, the name. How'd you come up with it, and what was the initial reaction like?
I like that.
When like the Rizz, like the Rizz is like the TikTok thing. It's like the Rizzlers and all that. I just one day bought the domain as a joke. It was just like a part of a LinkedIn post joke. And then this is before I was going to start a business. And then when I started a business, I was like, oh, I have this domain. Why not go for it? The reaction, a lot of people just don't understand what it is, so it doesn't really matter. But also, like, a lot of people are like, oh, that's so funny. And I was like, okay.
Yeah,
There's no really good story to it at all. It's just a bad domain. It's just a domain I bought as a joke. And it was just the easiest option, so I just went with it.
what other good domains you have? Because me and Ding just bought a domain yesterday. B2BStreetInterviews.com.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good one, right?
I only have a few. I'm not a big domain buyer. I have LinkedInAdsIdeas.com, PaidSearchPal.com, and that's when I was back in the day of paid search. I have
Search Pal.
Pay Search Pal is pretty
That's
good.
a pretty lame
To
one.
be fair, we have LinkedInHeadshots.com, so
That's not bad.
Actually, we don't have the shots. We only have LinkedIn Headshot.
LinkedIn
You
Headshot.
only get one when you work with us.
I have
That's it. Go home.
TwosDon'tLose.com. That was a stupid one.
Yeah.
I feel like great minds think alike. 'Cause
Why?
We just have a lot of funny domains.
Yeah.
We've got coachesdon'tplay.com. That's a funny one.
I have bestofthis and that.com. That's what I was gonna create a like a blog and just try to get a bunch of like commission off of like snowblowers. It's gonna be like top 10 snowblowers. That was a little thing I was gonna do for a while. It was like best of this and that.
Some
like best
of the affiliate stuff. You know what's funny? Google, the AI content has killed that for a lot of people.
Oh, the AI. And have you seen the AI content?
Oh my goodness.
It's. I just saw one recently. It was like there was the wrong age of something. It was like they're so bad. I don't know what's going on.
They have
there.
like recipe AI now.
That's not bad.
It actually
Those blog posts suck.
the
recipe
blog posts are
suck.
terrible. It's like, let's start off our recipe
with
like a 2,000
Here's the
words
origin of
essay.
this. Yeah, it's like it's
when I
so
was 12
terrible.
years old in the hot summer wind of fucking, I don't know, Miami.
Yeah,
When
it's
I
like-
came inside from playing with my friends, my mother would make this succulent, scrumptious cucumber mint limeade, and it was so good. Oh my God. That's the recipe.
Yeah.
Folks, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really bad.
Yeah.
Do you have a B2B anonymous B2B domain yet? Because if not, you might have to buy it from us because we're going to swoop it.
What do you mean, like B2Banonymous.com?
Yeah.
I don't have that. No, if you have it, is that what you're saying?
I'm just saying, because that's your new show that you're launching, right? New podcast?
Oh, Notorious B2B.
Notorious
B2B.
Notorious B2B.
I think we do.
All right, Jake, get on that.
I'm going on GoDaddy right now.
No, I think we do have it.
Notorious.
We got the YouTube channel. I can't remember if we do.
All right.
No,
Ooh, if you can't remember, I mean...
Well, I bet you Taz bought it.
All right, Tim, give your CTA.
Find me on LinkedIn. Just type in Tim Davidson. Got glasses. My face looks like I have it's like a little tilt, blue background.
Usually wearing a polo, pineapples.
Yeah. If you can't find him on LinkedIn, just open up Gary Vee's book, turn to the back,
Yeah.
scan the QR
What page
code.
is it?
237. I think you said.
237. I was just.
Yeah.
I think it might be one of those.
I think it was 237. I am not the Tim Davidson head of IT at the NFL. Funny story. For some reason, every single company has my phone number, as the head of IT at the NFL. And I get calls every single day from all these companies because they think I'm the VP and head of IT.
Have you played along with it?
No, now I have to answer every single time and tell them I'm not that so they can take me off the CRM.
Please make a video where you play on that.
I've gone down the rabbit hole on that. I just didn't want to get anyone in trouble. I know there's like laws and stuff.
Yeah. Impersonation. You don't want to be impersonating people that are real.
Tim Davidson, head of NFL or head of IT, please stop using my phone number.
And then where should people go watch this episode? Where should they like and subscribe?
MySpace,
Probably. Mine.
EventShark TV podcast.
What's it called?
EventShark TV podcast.
We're still workshopping.
It's a very long.
This is
it's
our
a very long
ongoing
name.
job.
I think it should just be like LinkedIn podcast or LinkedIn.
No, EventShark.
LinkedIn
Event TV.
Legends.
Oh, mate, go down the or Shark thing, Shark TV.
No, terrible
Shark
SEO.
Week?
Shark Week.
Terrible SEO. We're not.
That terrible
No one's
SEO.
going to be.
Yeah.
SEO's dead.
Just call it. Yeah, that's true. SEO is
but
dead.
still,
AI killed it.
They're going to look though, and they're going to.
Shout out
Are they
King.
gotta be-
Shout out Gaetano.
Plug. EventShark.
Just say
All right, that's a wrap.
All right. If you made this far in the episode, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. Go follow Tim. Go follow Ding. Go follow me. Go like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. Find us on Spotify. Find us on Apple Podcasts. Find us wherever you listen to podcasts. And we will see you in the next episode. Peace out.
Buy a hat.
You didn't ask the review. Did you ask them to review?
And leave a review, please.
And,
How many reviews?
5 stars.
5 star. If it's 4-star, don't do it. 5.
No, just give us an honest review.
No, fuck that. Lie.
Yeah, no 2-star. No 2
inflate
stars.
it. Embellish. We're the greatest podcast of all time.
We're number one podcast.
Yeah.
for
Don't be
all things
truthful.
LinkedIn, B2B
For
content.
schmucks.
EventSharkWeek.com.
No.